You're listening to Do This First, a daily personal development podcast that focuses on science-backed, actionable steps towards your best year ever. I'm Santa, your host. Today we're talking about self-love, which in the scientific world is known as self-positivity bias. It sounds like a bad thing, but it's not. It can be defined as the practice of nurturing and valuing yourself both mentally and emotionally. It is an essential aspect of personal development, and it involves accepting, respecting, and appreciating your own worth. Engaging in self-love promotes positive mental health and overall well-being. It enables us to prioritize our own feelings and set boundaries and make decisions that align with our authentic selves. By cultivating a healthy sense of self-esteem and self-compassion, we can develop resilience to overcome challenges and face adversity with confidence. Additionally, self-love fosters healthier relationships with others by establishing a strong foundation of self-worth, authenticity, and mutual respect. It empowers us to pursue our passions unapologetically while embracing imperfections as part of our unique identity. In essence, practicing self-love is not selfish, but rather a transformative journey towards self-actualization, personal fulfillment, and genuine happiness. In a society that often prioritizes external validation and places great emphasis on achievement and success, practicing self-love can be challenging for many. One of the main reasons why self-love is so difficult is because the presence of negative self-talk is always there, or our inner critic. This internal dialogue often stems from societal expectations and comparisons with others, leading to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Moreover, cultural conditioning may promote the idea that being self-centered or selfish if one focuses on oneself, but that's not true. That can hinder the development of healthy self-love habits. So focusing on yourself and promoting your ideas is not self-centered or selfish at all. Additionally, past experiences of rejection or trauma can contribute to low self-esteem and make it harder for some of us to accept ourselves unconditionally. Overcoming those barriers requires conscious effort and a willingness to challenge ingrained beliefs and perceptions about personal worth. Some of the perils of not having a healthy balance of self-love can lead to things like mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. Constantly criticizing yourself and harboring negative beliefs about your own abilities can cripple confidence and hinder personal growth. It can also strain your relationships with friends, family, and colleagues, as individuals might struggle to accept love or support from others due to your own negative self-perception. On a professional level, it can inhibit success by hindering motivation and drive. When you harbor feelings of self-doubt, you might shy away from pursuing opportunities or taking risks that could potentially advance your career. Ultimately, the unintended consequences of not really showing yourself a lot of self-love are far-reaching, impacting not only your emotional well-being, but also limiting personal development and hindering potential growth in both the personal and professional realms of your life. Extensive research has been conducted to explore the benefits of self-positivity bias. Studies have consistently shown that individuals who possess a self-positive bias tend to have a higher level of self-esteem and a lower likelihood of anxiety and depression, and really an enhanced overall well-being. When we perceive ourselves positively, we are more likely to engage in adaptive behavior, such as setting ambitious goals, persevering through challenges, and achieving success in various domains of life. This bias enables us to maintain motivation and resilience, leading to better mental health outcomes and increased levels of social support. Furthermore, it impacts decision-making processes by fostering optimism and confidence in our abilities, and that results in improved problem-solving skills and better adaptive decision-making strategies. However, it's important to recognize that excessive self-positivity can lead to unrealistic expectations and even hinder our personal growth by reducing receptiveness to constructive criticism and feedback. I did do a podcast episode on extreme optimism. You might want to take a look at that, and that'll give you more clues over having, excessive, positive bias, which can really hinder. Overall, research on the benefits of self-positivity suggests its effectiveness in promoting psychological well-being and facilitating achievement-oriented behaviors while emphasizing the importance of maintaining a balanced perspective. Self-care is like a warm hug for your soul. It's all about taking intentional time to nurture and recharge yourself. And that's really what self-love is all about, taking time out for yourself. To incorporate self-love into your life, you can do several things, like create a self-care routine that suits you, whether it's indulging in a bubble bath, reading a book, or simply taking a walk. Find activities that make you feel good and prioritize them regularly. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary for your well-being. Here are 5 additional ways to incorporate self-care into your life. Number 1, positive self-talk. We're often our own worst critics, aren't we? It's time to break free from negative self-talk and embrace self-love. Start by becoming aware of those sneaky patterns of self-doubt and criticism. Recognize when you're being unkind to yourself and challenge those negative thoughts. You deserve better. Positive talk is like your personal cheerleader, cheering you on with words of encouragement and support. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths, achievements, and the amazing person you really are. Remember, you're doing a fantastic job, and it's time to pat yourself on the back and cheer yourself on. One way to do this is to write a list with all the things you like about yourself. All the things you like about yourself. And all the things that others have said about you. That's positive, of course. Hey, even incorporate, if you remember what your 3rd grade teacher said. Early positive reinforcements like that can be a clue to your innate strengths. Keep the list on your phone. Read it every day. Memorize it. And add to it as you receive more compliments and confirmations on your abilities, traits, talents, personality, and anything else positive that is said about you. When the negative gremlins try to convince you otherwise, you'll be able to send them packing with all the positive reinforcement that you have right at your fingertips. Number 2, growth and self-reflection. When it comes to self-love, it's important to make personal growth and self-reflection a priority. This means taking the time to set personal goals for your growth and development. Whether it's learning a new skill, pursuing a passion project, or working on improving certain aspects of your life, setting these goals can give you a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Additionally, take the time to reflect on your personal values and aspirations. What truly matters to you? What are your dreams and ambitions? By aligning your actions with your values and aspirations, you can cultivate a deeper sense of self-love and authenticity. Number 3, self-compassion and forgiveness. In the journey of self-love, it's essential to embrace self-compassion and forgiveness. Life can be tough, and we all make mistakes along the way. Instead of beating yourself up over past choices or dwelling on failures, practice self-compassion in difficult times. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a good friend who's struggling. Let go of self-criticism and embrace forgiveness. Remember, nobody is perfect, and forgiving yourself is a crucial step towards cultivating self-love. Number 4, celebrating small victories and big wins. Sometimes we tend to overlook our accomplishments and we brush them aside without giving ourselves credit. To incorporate self-love into your life, it's vital to recognize and celebrate your achievements, no matter how big or small. Did you finish a challenging project at work? Give yourself a pat on the back. Did you make progress towards a personal goal? Take a moment to acknowledge it. Alongside celebrating your achievements, practice self-affirmation and positive reinforcement. Remind yourself of your strengths, qualities, and worthiness of love and happiness. Embracing self-affirmation can boost your self-confidence and strengthen your self-love muscle. So go ahead and give yourself a well-deserved high five. Number 5, surround yourself with positive people. In life, and especially in a professional environment, it is crucial to cut out negative individuals and surround ourselves with positive people for several reasons. Firstly, negative people can drain our energy and impact our productivity. Their constant complaints, cynicism, and pessimistic outlook on work-related matters and personal matters can create a toxic atmosphere that happens to really weaken motivation and morale. By contrast, positive people exude optimism, enthusiasm, and a can-do attitude, which are contagious and inspire those around them to perform better. Secondly, positive individuals are more likely to offer support and constructive feedback instead of tearing others down or thwarting their successes. This fosters collaboration, communication, and the sharing of ideas in a healthy and nurturing manner, essential elements for growth and development. Ultimately, surrounding ourselves with positive-minded people not only enhances our satisfaction in life, but it also encourages creative ideas, innovation, a drive towards excellence, and overall success. Just remember that with any new strategy, it takes consistent effort to see the positive impacts on our lives. You are worthy of all the great things life has to offer. Do not settle for less than what you deserve. Accepting subpar treatment or compensation can hinder your personal growth and contribute to a negative self-image. By holding ourselves to a high standard, we cultivate self-respect and command the respect of others. This mindset encourages people to recognize our true worth and value, leading to increased opportunities for advancement and success. Settling for less sends a message that we are willing to compromise on our skills, abilities, and contributions, undermining our potential for growth and development. Moreover, accepting less than what we deserve perpetuates a cycle of exploitation, especially within the workforce, where unfair practices become the norm. Standing up for what we deserve not only demonstrates self-assurance, but also helps create an atmosphere of fairness. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to leave a review, follow, and subscribe. We can also connect on Twitter. My username is until_Santa. You can also get a transcript of this podcast on my blog at dothisfirst.life. Until tomorrow. I see a champion in you.